Welcome to Beerstories from Beerstory Brewhouse. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you're probably cold crashing wrong. Cold crashing is often a topic, and if you're cold crashing with an airlock, you're doing it wrong and you're actually oxidating your beer. If you ferment in a steel tank or a bucket like this one with an airlock, the air inside would compress and suck air back into your beer and oxidize your beer. The CO2 blanket, that's a myth. Gases mix is just a scientific law, or what do you want to call it. So if you cold crash in a normal fermenter with an airlock, you'll oxidize your beer and you're doing it wrong. The big breweries, they ferment under pressure. Like this one or a unitank. And you can do that because it won't decompress, so it won't suck in any air because it's already pressurized. So that's fine. It's oxygen free. You can cold crash some kind of pressure fermenter. So as a home brewer, if you don't ferment under pressure, what are you gonna do? Well, I've heard about people that attach some kind of bag to this and let it fill up with CO2, and before they cold crash, they cut it off so that the CO2 from the bag will actually get sucked back into your beer. That's fine, you can do that. But you have to, you have to invent some kind of system to do that. What's way easier for homebrewers? Cold crash in the keg. The first beer will be cloudy, but that's it. Or cold crash in your bottles or in your cans, that's fine. You get a little bit of sediment in the bottom, so just pour slowly and pour it carefully, and the beer will be perfect and it's not ruined. This, especially beers with caramels in it, especially hoppy beers, they will get oxidized and ruined by just a little bit of oxygen. Especially New England IPAs, double IPAs with a lot of hops and a lot of dry hops, they'll get ruined just by a few parts per million. So those are really sensitive to oxygen. So cold crash in the bottle or in the keg if you can ferment under pressure, or have some kind of bag system. Okay, so can the beer taste good if you just cold crash and ferment it like this? Yeah, it can. But it would have been better if you did it the right way. And that's my whole point. You can brew beer any way you want, but just in my mind, if you can make it better, I will try to do that. It's just the way I work. So cold crash in the bottle and the keg if you're fermenting with an airlock. If you have any questions, write to me down in the comments or find me on Facebook, Instagram, and so on. Other than that, just have a happy brewing out there.